What's up, everybody? This is Kieran Reese, otherwise known as the Obsessive World Gamer, the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live with Mafia, the Old Country. The DLC is coming out very soon for this, the story-based DLC. And I want to replay the base game in preparation for that. Hey, Dustin. Yeah, like I was saying, the DLC for this is coming very soon, 14th, a big story DLC. And I'm gonna get it. So I really enjoyed this game. I got the platinum for it. Hey, Alex. So I'm replaying this game. Like I said, I really enjoyed this game. And I'm really looking forward to the DLC and where Mafia goes after this. Because the first two Mafia games are really, really great. And I think they're, like, really, really great. And then Mafia 3 was almost great, but they tried to make it into something that it wasn't. The main guy behind Mafia 1 and 2, the director and the scriptwriter, left. And then Take-Two basically heavily pushed the team to basically make Mafia into Grand Theft Auto. They thought that Mafia could be another Grand Theft Auto, but Mafia's Mafia. And so, like, Mafia 3 is a game that's, like, so frustrating because the actual story and, like, the main missions in Mafia 3 are fucking phenomenal. But they make you do the most banal fucking filler missions in between. Like, extort this many stores, hit up this many liquor districts, and it is the most soulless copy-paste shit. And you have to do it. It's not like some minor side activity that you can do if you want 100% complete before you continue the next main mission. You have to do this stupid fucking filler. So it's like, when Mafia 3 is allowed to be a Mafia game, it was great. Like, everyone will tell you, like, the main story was fucking awesome. But it's like, hey, before we let you go do the next great main mission, we're gonna make you do 5 filler missions. And it took what could have been like a 9-10 game, made it like a 7. Because it's like, I don't want to do 5 shitty missions for every one good mission. And they tried to, like, they hoped it was gonna have, like, GTA numbers. Fucking Mafia was never gonna have GTA numbers. Oh my god. And so it nearly ended the series, but they came back, and they Take-Two wisely listened to the fucking the feedback, and they start off by remaking Mafia 1. And they did a really good job with the remake of Mafia 1, by the way. They completely modernized everything about Mafia that needed to be modernized. And got rid of the shitty parts. Like, the first Mafia was one of the first third-person shooters with a cover system and all that stuff. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, but the shooting now is god-fucking awful. Really aged poorly. The driving, they tried to be simulation. One of the first open world games that have simulation driving. Once again, awful. And they tried to go too realistic with the cars. So, because this was in the 30s, the fastest car is like 60 miles an hour. So, like, you're forced to play like a GTA game, a sandbox with painfully slow cars, and police that would actually stop you for traffic violations. So they kept the story, and they rewrote it, but kept the stuff, revoiced it, updated the gameplay. It's like, almost like, I would say it's like they gave the Resident Evil remake treatment to Mafia. Because the first Mafia was groundbreaking. It just didn't age. But it was like, well, you modernized Mafia 1. That was great, but you were still following the blueprint that they made with Mafia 1. This was that team attempting to make a new Mafia game that felt like the classic games. And man, they did a fucking great job. I cannot stress to you how much I love this game. And what a great job they did. And how refreshing this period feels. I got so endlessly tired of games being set in New York, man. Over and over again in New York, and then usually just fucking Manhattan. And the same thing with mob games. And I find this game's setting and time period to be really refreshing. To have a Mafia story be set in the early 19th century in Sicily. Super clever idea. That makes it stand out. Like a fucking Mafia game where you're using a Luger. And fucking M1 Garand. And it's like we have so many games that explore the Italian Mafia, but none that ever explored the origins in Sicily, which is where they start out. So I feel like this was like very prime ground, and they really didn't disappoint. This game has phenomenal gunplay that's very historically accurate. It's almost like Gunform with guns. It is very historically accurate to the setting of Sicily. It's a fictional province. It's called the Valle d'Arata, but it's very heavily based on real Sicily. They talk about real historical things that happened, things that I didn't even know, stuff in Sicily that they did that was really fucked up. This game, for example, was based off the concept of what's called the Caruso. They actually, in 18th and 19th century Sicily, would let parents who had debts sell their children into slavery to pay off their debts. And you have children who essentially committed no wrongs being sentenced to work in the fucking mines as a slave to pay off their parents' debt at like 5 years old. Some really fucking heinous shit. And I had never heard of that when I played this game. I'm like, is that a real thing? Yeah, it was. And that's what I'm saying. Imagine being sold into the fucking mines at 5 years old because your dad had a gambling debt he couldn't pay off. That's fucking crazy. Like, legalized slavery in Sicily. It's not something I had never heard of. But it happened a lot until they abolished it. That's what I'm saying. So you play as a dude who starts out as a fucking slave in the mines. And they talk about so many different like things and ideas in this game, and it's historically accurate. And I really like it, this game. Yeah, it's fucked up. But still, that wasn't like government recognized. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean, like, they were unofficial. These Caruso were sold and recognized by the government as slaves. It was a whole level of fucked up. And I really like this game because this is, like, the perfect definition of a standalone prequel. But if you've played the other Mafia games, you will constantly be like, oh my god, I know what they're talking about. You do not have to have played any other Mafia games to get this. It stands alone, you will get it, but it sets up the Mafia in all of the other games. So there is a fuck ton of references and story beats that if you play the other Mafia games, you'll be like, oh man! And I love how it's like that, where it's standalone, but if you play the other games, you're gonna enjoy it 10 times more. where it's still, you know. But they proved, you know, they could do a new Mafia game that felt like classic ones that was good. And that's what people were worried about. Because you're like, well, you did a remake that was really good. And so, I would say this is one of the best Mafia games. And like I said, I very, very much like this series. So this game actually greatly surprised me with its quality. I'm not sure if it's my favorite Mafia, but it's really high up there. And also because they weren't fucking greedy. This game brand new is $50. But it's a full-featured Mafia game. And honestly, they probably could have gotten away with charging $70 because this doesn't feel in any way like it's a budget game. But it's a full Mafia game for $50, and this is Take-Two. You know, who arguably, you know, they squeeze people for money on GTA Online, and arguably have one of the greediest games of all time with the NBA 2K games. It's not that short. And once again, all the Mafia games have a moderately length campaign. So, and those were sold for full price. And it's like 10 to 15 hours for first playthrough. I would say that's a pretty decent length. I mean, if you're expecting like a full fucking RPG, but like 10 to 15 hours, I don't think for a story-driven game like this is that, you know, is short. You're getting shortchanged. And it's pretty par for the course for games like this. Yeah, I can't get in here and I'm supposed to leave. And like I said, if you played the other Mafia games, they were pretty much the same length. None of the Mafia's main stories are that long. The only Mafia game that was long was Mafia 3, and that's, like I said, because it was endlessly padded out with bullshit. And then the DLC is pretty substantial, and it's going to be $10. So once again, like, you could literally buy the base game and then the DLC and still be under the price that you paid for a new game today. As I'm saying, this is a fully featured Mafia game, and like they sold Mafia 3 for full price. So it actually. And there's also a fair bit of side stuff in this game with the free ride, and they added more free content in a big update. So it took me about 25 to 30 hours to get 100% and get the platinum. So if you want more gameplay, there is. And I also really like how they knew in the bin history. People were worried that when you drive the cars in this game, that it would be super slow, because this is like, I think this starts in 1903, but they binned that because they say because you're with the Mafia, you're getting sports cars. So they are cars that are far faster than cars you would normally get in 1903. So the cars, because they're super fast race cars, are about the speed of our cars now. And I mean, they bend the truth a little bit, but honestly, I would rather them stretch historical accuracy a little bit than give me a car that runs at 20 miles an hour. That's a fucking pain to drive around. That's what I'm saying, when there's some places where you want to be realistic, and then some places where, okay, for the sake of our fucking sanity, we're going to bend the rules a little bit. Hold on, I gotta do my O.C.G thing real quick. Goddamn it, everything I'm about to say. Start the stream. And everything will accept the stream. Goddamn it, by which I mean goddamn it, only goddamn it, I go the same for anyone else. Just goddamn it, Jesus, please, that's my words and intentions, not my thoughts. Give me full prayers right now, please. One, please give me 2 minutes of deals with the strength, please, and do some buildings. If you're in the love, 6, 2, 2, 2. Do the short things, let's check out 3. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you can play with vintage black and white. Also, this game is also a prime example of Unreal Engine 5 being used well. This game is Unreal 5. And this game not only looks amazing, but runs at a lock 60. So, you know, people always joking about how on Unreal it sucks, or it has it's unoptimized, or how it looks like it's Unreal, or on PC it's shit. But no, this game looks amazing. Doesn't look like an Unreal 5 game, or oh my god, I can tell. Runs amazingly well, and from what I gather, it actually ran really good on PC. So this game is just overall super well optimized. Okay. Yeah. I was just doing medium. I've beaten the game on hard, actually. I never just said bagels, can Cecilia. $1904. I'm sorry, 1904. So this is over 20 years before the first Mafia game. The first Mafia game starts in 1930.
We're down here too long, Enzo. I'll notice we're gone. Come on.
Tremori. I also think this game has one of the most tragic main characters in the series. Enzo is portrayed as being the most innocent Mafia character. He literally had no family to speak of. His dad sold him into slavery when he's like 5. And then he gets the ability to be part of the family, the Mafia family. And you really understand why he would jump at being part of the family, to feel like he's a part of anything. You know, so it's like, a lot of characters in the Mafia games, like, well, you had a chance to be an honest person, and you threw it away to join the mob. Enzo didn't really have a lot of fucking options.
Alright, let's grab it and get out of here. Look at this place. What if it's already buried? Then we dig it out. There's no way I'm leaving without it. We can't be too long. Anyone sees us down here, we'll get shelled. Who cares? One more tremor, we'll be buried here too. This was the spot. Check under that rubble. Come on, get it out. Here.
There's some really good story moments in this game.
We're nearly there.
This game actually made me choke up at several parts.
You taking that? No.
They also strongly suggest that they might do a remake of Mafia 2 after this. This game ties into Mafia 1 in a lot of ways, or I'm sorry, Mafia 2 in a lot of ways. And it seems like they might do a Mafia 2 remake.
Ah, how thoughtful of you.
So I'm excited because, like I said, they're either going to do a Mafia, another new Mafia, or they're going to do Mafia 2 remake. And either way, I'm excited.
I
after playing this game, I trust them to do whatever new Mafia game they're gonna do. And after playing the remake of the first game, which was fucking awesome, I believe they can nail the second one. And the second one is most people's favorite Mafia game.
Trouble covering for you. Will you speak to your father when you get out? The bastard who sold me to this place to pay off his debts. If I saw him again, I'd kill him.
No entry beyond this point. Due to increasing instability, as of the 12th of August 1904, the lower tunnels of the South Mine will be permanently decommissioned. All workers will be reassigned to a new area. Full closure will be executed thereafter by means of explosives. Sir Rigoro Spadaro.
Come on.
And it turns out they had a lot of mines that had appalling conditions in Italy.
Think I'm going to flash it around after all of these years saving? Just be careful. People are desperate. All this will be behind us soon. Until then, don't let any of these bastards get to you, alright?
And like I said, this showed me a part of history I didn't even know.
To you.
Sfacciato. Il merlo's around. See if you talk to him. Their baskets are empty.
This whole fucking limestone mine powered by child labor.
Not much left here.
Like I said, they take some liberties with certain things, but this is very accurate to the actual history. It's kind of fucked up.
My shift ended hours ago. My wife will be well. Let her complain. If you want the rumor setting us back, it's only going to get...
Move!
On your feet. Get that up top.
Signore, my ankle. I can't.
What?
Please, I can't.
There is no can't. Not down here.
I'll do it.
Take him away. So the veterinarian up with the horses. If he needs putting down... Stick your nose where it does not belong again. And you just might lose it. Huh?
So, like, out of all the fucking main Mafia characters, man, Enzo probably came up in the most dire fucking way. I mean, literally imagine being sold into this life at 5 years old, living most of your life below fucking ground, slaving away 12-hour days, not getting any fucking money.
Picking fights with Il Merlo in front of everybody. Is that keeping your head down? Someone had to help him. Anyone ever helped you? Or getting out of here? Don't ruin things.
Late finish today, boys.
You know us, always working hard.
Take that to the kiln. Now. Baskets here.
Time to eat. You hungry?
Keep moving.
You have to ask. Good thing we moved the money, huh? Any more tremors, you would have been buried. Like I told you, having it out here is risky. But it's that or losing it all.
Those boys were sent to explore the new deposits. They should stop them. Close them.
And this is based off a real mountain in Italy that erupted around this time period, by the way.
Look at that.
I haven't seen smoke that smooth.
Doesn't look good. I think we should be worried. Worries are for tomorrow. Come on. Say a prayer to Santa Barbara if it'll make you feel better.
They still want us to hit our quarters. They're out of their minds.
Close. Shifts are getting longer. Every time I come up for air, they send me back down. Please, protect us from the mountain.
Nel nome del Padre, Figlio, e nello Spirito Santo. Protect us.
Yeah, man, Catholicism in Italy, Italians go hand in hand.
We're still here, aren't we?
Can't argue with that.
Ah, good. Ignacio hasn't packed up yet. Let's see what he has today.
Hey, they don't even have fucking shoes. Dude, can you imagine working in a fucking mine like this without shoes? Jesus Christ. Oh, that makes my fucking, my feet hurt.
Hey, Ignazio. What do we have today?
You're too late.
Che minchia?
Not my problem. Want to complain? Take it to Spadano. Want to eat tomorrow? Get a watch.
You know what this means? Vai. Minchia. Your turn, brother. Maronna.
They also greatly improved the stealth in this game.
Head to the building at
In
the
prior Mafia games, the stealth was very rudimentary. They greatly improved the stealth in this game. It's still not what I call a stealth game, but at least when you go stealthy, it's not ass.
I'll distract the guards.
They greatly improved it in this game, so the stealth is actually pretty decent.
Good. Delivery's here. Should make it easier for you. You sneak into the storeroom, and I'll meet you on the other side. All right. You know what to do. I'll be waiting around the back.
Romano, you done with your count? Delivery's here.
Almost.
Pick it up later. These crates need unloading.
Stronzo.
You think Gino's scheming?
Not this again.
What?
You don't remember the last drive. What's Spada did it?
Was right, wasn't I?
Who cares if you would? I actually like that guy.
The volcano, tremors. No one wants to work.
Wouldn't catch me down there. But hey, that's the job.
Come on, Gaetano. Where are you?
Can't handle a simple task?
It wasn't me.
Horseshit! Spadaro will be on my back about this. Clean it up!
There are some really fucking cool stages in this game. In fact, later on in this game, this has one of the best missions in any of the Mafia games. There's a mission at an opera house where you have to go underneath an old road. You have to sneak into a capital city, and you have to go into an old Italian opera house through the catacombs. And you're fighting people in the catacombs and infiltrating a fucking opera house and then having this giant shootout in the opera house while it burns down. And it is just fucking phenomenal. With them actually showing the fire propagating in real time and you dodging and using the stage props as fucking cover. They also have knife fights in this game that are really good. Because this is... The Sicilian mob at this time were really big on switchblades. That was the main weapon they carried with them. And this is when switchblades became a big thing. And now, depending on what state you live in, switchblades are illegal. I don't know, are they illegal in Florida, Alex? Oh, so they are illegal in Florida? Wow.
Here it is.
You'd think they would be, like, from what I thought, what I've heard about Florida, you think it wouldn't be, they wouldn't be illegal. Because, I mean, they have, total concealed carry. And see, it's weird the laws that they don't go by and they do go by states. You know what I mean?
They'll work. I'll make sure.
I have to check the laws in Kentucky. I think you might be able to have them here. But they were really, really big in the Mafia with the knives at this time. So they knew they had to include it. And they actually made like a whole combat system just for the knife fights. And the knife fights are actually really good. People were afraid that they would turn into like a QTE, and that is not what they are. That's what, like, the main thing people were worried about is they would just be like a quick time event, but no, they made like a whole comic that's around the knives. And it's really fucking visceral and bloody too. You actually see the individual cuts.
Any luck? Let's get inside. Put this in peace. Minchia, what was the hold up back there? I had to take a piss. Bad timing, I know. I thought you were gonna get caught when El Merlo turned up. Did you hear what they said? About the East Mine? East Mine's nothing to do with us. We pay off our debts, no distractions, and we get out of here.
You look happy for 2 idiots who haven't eaten. What have you got to smile about?
None of your business. Go back to kissing Spadaro's ass.
Testa di minchia. Watch your mouth.
Just like I didn't know there was as much of a profitable industry around limestone mining. But it turns out there's actually a lot of money to be made in mining limestone. That's what you see here. And it's kind of unique because, you know, it's kind of this, it would be standard and typical for them to be, oh, it's a gold mine or some shit. There's a lot of mines of lesser known stuff, so I appreciate them doing that. See? An additional shift is to be added working day paid at the regular rate. God. I actually say this is one of the best looking, most well optimized Unreal 5 games. It looks great. Doesn't look like an Unreal game. Like you know, you can tell people are just using the bog standard assets, and it runs awesome. People seem to only like mention Unreal 5 when they want to complain about it, and then when a game comes out that's amazing that uses Unreal 5, nobody says anything. Like Clair Obscur, that game won shit ton of awards. I know you haven't played it, Alex, but I'm sure you've heard of Clair Obscur. That was Unreal 5, and that ran like a dream. Even on Xbox Series S, it ran at 60 FPS. And Series S is pretty gimped. So that game ran amazingly no matter what system you played it on. And you didn't hear anybody singing Unreal 5's praises then. So it's like, they would only bitch about it if it ran poorly. Like, if you're gonna talk about an engine, you can't only pick out the bad examples. You have to list the whole picture. And see, like, people have a hate boner for Unreal 5, and they only list the games that are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really fair to cherry pick examples.
For me, will you?
Well, turn-based is kind of being inaccurate. The game has a huge real-time component with you having to aim and use combos in real time. So we're clear. And it actually is a very graphically demanding game, by the way. If you've seen it, it's actually really pretty. It has some pretty areas. And I've never said that it was open world. What I'm saying is that it's an Unreal 5 game that looked amazing and ran amazing. People only mention Unreal 5 to shit on the games that don't run well. That's what I'm saying. They cherry pick. And they don't mention the games that run well. That's not a really fair analysis. If I'm going to dissect an engine and I only cherry pick the bad stuff, then I'm not really giving you a fair assessment of the engine. I'm just trying to do a hit piece. Like, if I was making... Well, I would make the case that open world games are always the most demanding games. Oh, and also this game's open world, and it runs great. So, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Dearest nephew, I hope this message reaches you in good health. I washed up again in America, and this time I've decided to stay. Write to me if you can. Better still, join me here. I'll buy you steak.
I also can't. I can't speak for Lego Batman on PC, but on console, Lego Batman ran really good and looked really good. So I'm just saying, like, people who talk about Unreal 5, they cherry pick only the bad examples, man. And if a game comes out that uses Unreal that runs well, they don't mention it. If a game comes out with Unreal that looks great, they don't mention it. Like, they only mention it when it's something bad, and that just doesn't sit well with me. Like, if you were going to examine the engine, you have to examine the whole picture.
Next for breakfast. My fondest regards, Uncle Silvio.
L'America. Steak and eggs. Hey, once the waiter paid up, I'm on the first boat over.
I'm going far away from this place, Gaetano. Never coming back. Bastards would have to kill me first.
All of you, out!
Hey, we're finished.
Not today. Double shifts. Spadaro's orders.
Can you believe it is?
Hurry up!
You don't want to work? Then clear the way for someone who does!
Nobody's working down there until it's checked out.
Taste that you mean.
Out of the way! Who is wasting my fucking time?
Don Spadaro, Federico's crew has not returned from the new deposit. Something's not right.
So sorry to hear that. I'll remember to say a prayer for them.
There have been tremors. Supports could have collapsed. Gas could have leaked. Anything.
We'll be sure to look into it. Now get back to work! Send someone down there.
Caruso. You like making yourself useful, huh? Don't you? I've got just the job.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, people decide that something's bad, and then they don't do their research. The deep mind. They just decided it's bad and they made up their mind despite any evidence to the contrary. It's like, how do I put it? Ubisoft. People have decided that Ubisoft is bad. That it's the worst gaming company out there, which I think is insane, because even if you don't like Ubisoft, to say they're the worst game company, man, in a world with EA and Activision is just... And Tencent, oh my god. Fucking... Activision fucking Bill Cosby suite. But anyway, so people have decided that Ubisoft sucks. So if you bring up any cool things that Ubisoft did, how they update their old games that are super old that most people wouldn't update, they update them for free, goes out the window. If you say, actually, they made a couple of really good games, goes out the window. if you say, actually, they priced their games pretty cheaply, like doing Black Flag remake, they could have gone the full 70 and instead they made the base edition 60, even though it's a top to bottom remake. Goes out the window. I don't really think they're bad of greed, like I said. And they handle microtransactions. I think they're one of the best companies when it comes to microtransactions. I played all these Ubisoft games. I never felt obligated to spend $1 extra on microtransactions in Origins and Odyssey, in any Ubisoft game. Like in Odyssey, which I've spent hundreds of hours playing Odyssey, there were microtransactions, but they were just for people who were lazy. You never felt the need to buy them. They didn't paywall fucking features behind money shit. They didn't make the game suck without paying for the microtransactions. So I think there's a lot of stuff that Ubisoft has done right. They've priced their games very fairly. They've done microtransactions well for the most part, far better than their competition. Than EA. Remember the hot water EA got into with Battlefield 2? Battlefront 2? They make several really great games. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Did you ever feel like if you had spent money, you would have had a better time? No. That's what I mean. Like, the microtransactions were purely optional, and you already got so much content in Odyssey that the game was 100 hours long. 200 hours long. To do everything there is to see and do in Odyssey, the game is fucking enormous. So it didn't feel like they were shortchanging you for content. You felt like you were getting a complete, full game, and then if you wanted to be lazy, you could spend extra money or get some stupid theme costume packs. The game already had so many armor sets in just the base fucking game. But yeah, what I'm saying is, Ubisoft did a lot of stuff right. They were very fair with the prices of their games, not charging what other companies would. Like I said, Black Flag Remake was only $60 new. Most companies would have charged $70. They gave out free upgrades to games both old and new when other people were charging. They upgraded old games, which I know that sounds like point two, but I'm saying games that are like 10 years old are not exactly what games you would think would get upgraded, but they did, and I'm very happy they did. They handle microtransactions, probably the best of any company. Their DLCs that they did for the games were very meaty. Like, the DLCs for Odyssey were fucking huge. They would often include games with the DLCs. So if you bought the season pass for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not only did you get 6 big-ass DLCs, like I just said, the DLCs in Odyssey were huge. If you never played them, they're big enough to be their own game. But you also got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and Liberation thrown in. So if you spent $30 on the season pass, you not only got 6 big-ass DLCs, but you got 2 games thrown in. And I think for $30, that was super fair. I bought the Ultimate Edition. I'll send you a picture. I still have my steel box from Odyssey. From when I bought it at launch and got the Ultimate Edition. Because I knew I wanted the Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and the DLC. So for $30, for all those DLCs plus 2 fucking games, and if you played Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered and Liberation Remastered, they put a lot of time into those remasters. But they didn't just do it for Assassin's Creed. Far Cry 5, if you bought the Season Pass for Far Cry 5, you not only got all the DLCs, but you got Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. And that was a huge upgrade. So you got a really good edition of Far Cry 3, along with your DLC. If you got the Season Pass for Watch Dogs Legion, you got Watch Dogs 1 with it. Yeah, it made a lot of improvements to the gameplay and stuff. It was a very high quality remaster, in my opinion. Maybe you dislike some things, but I think they got a lot more right than they did wrong. But all those good things that Ubisoft did, that I just mentioned thrown out the window because Ubisoft's bad. So people will just cherry pick all the bad stuff and then ignore the good stuff. Like, they'll sit there and talk about Ubisoft's greed, and then if you say, hey, it's really cool, they're doing the new Rayman Legends remake, and every single copy of Rayman Legends includes Rayman Origins for free. Rayman Origins is a fucking huge game. They could have sold separately, but every single edition of Rayman Legends gets it. It's not a limited time. It's not, if you pay $10 extra, you're literally getting a free game just for buying Rayman Legends. And it's $40. So literally, most people would pay $40 for this remake because it's the top-to-bottom remake of the people's favorite Rayman game. Most people agree Rayman Legends is the best Rayman in the game. Most people would pay $40 just for the remake of Rayman Legends. So throwing in Rayman Origins for free, a remaster, that's really cool. You're basically getting a free game. A big one. And they, like I said, they could have made it a limited time offer, or if you spend $10 extra. But instead, you're getting two really big games for $40. How many other big publishers? Do you think EA would throw in a free fucking game? Do you think EA would be like, hey, if you buy Battlefield 6, we're going to throw in Battlefield 5? That's like the prior game. No. I think that's really cool that they're doing that. So they'll point out Ubisoft's greed, and then when they do something that's really consumer friendly and basically throwing in a free fucking game for fans of the series, nobody mentions that. So they cherry pick only the bad stuff and they ignore any of the good. And that doesn't feel to me like you're covering a company. That feels like a hit piece. You know, when I talk about a company, even if it's a company I don't like, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, I hate Nintendo. I think out of all the big three, Nintendo is the worst to their fan base. They're the only one of the big three that it seems like actively hate their fans with how they shut down fan games and what they do to their fans. Like, you know, I fucking hate Nintendo as a company. But I will still say Nintendo makes really great games. So even though I really dislike them as a company, I'll still give them credit where credit is due. EA, I fucking hate EA. But when EA makes a good game, I will point it out. So, like, me and Alex are really excited for the new Star Wars racer coming out, Galactic Racer. If I disliked EA to the point where all I could say was bad, I would immediately dismiss Galactic Racer because it's made by a company I don't like, so it must be bad, right? But instead, I can say, well, you know what? I may not like EA. This game looks really good. Whereas the other people who are just trying to make a hit piece will just ignore all this. Do you see what I mean? Where even if it's a company that I don't like, I still take a look at the whole picture and give them the benefit of the doubt. Instead of, oh, this company is bad, so then every single game they ever make ever is automatically bad in my eyes. Without me even playing them, without me judging them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you get the point that I'm making, right, Alex? Where literally some people, if they don't like a game company, will literally dismiss every game from them automatically without even giving them a chance. And ignore any good games they make. And that's not fair. Even if it's a company I don't like, I will still give them credit where credit's due, and I'll acknowledge when they made a good game. I fucking hate EA, but Battlefield 6 was good. And leagues better than the Call of Duty games that came out that year. Battlefield 6 fucking stomped Call of Duty Black Ops 6. No doubts. And that's what I'm saying. I try to give a fair look at things. Whereas some people will look at a company and say, I don't like this company, so everything they do is automatically bad. Or they'll take a company they like and they'll dick ride it. Like, everybody loves FromSoft. And you know me, I love FromSoft. But they will fucking ignore any and all mistakes that FromSoft makes. They'll just ignore the fact that FromSoft optimizes their games for shit. They'll ignore that FromSoft has made some of the worst PC ports ever. Like, literally, their PC ports are fucking terrible. Even Elden Ring had an awful PC port at launch. It struggled to run on fucking supercomputers. because it was so badly configured. They had to get like 4 or 5 big patches just for it to be fucking playable on PC. And obviously I don't have PC, but that's what I'm saying. Digital Foundry, multiple people have checked it out and said, yeah, the PC port of Elden Ring was fucking awful. And it's still just tolerable now. Like, it took them 4 or 5 patches to get it to like a playable state. The original port of Dark Souls, considered one of the worst PC ports of all time ever. It didn't even have fucking the ability to hide your mouse. And that's what I'm saying. But like, because people like FromSoft and they just ignore any mistakes they make. They're perfect. They can do no wrong. And that's just like so exhausting me because, dude, I can tell you I love FromSoft. I can tell you I love Elden Ring. I got Elden Ring at launch. I put hundreds of hours in Elden Ring. I'm still doing a 100% run on Elden Ring. Got to go back to that, actually. It's been a few weeks since I played it. I haven't given up on that. I love FromSoft. I played all of their major games. Seriously. In the PC port of fucking Dark Souls 1, Alex, you couldn't hide the mouse, despite not using it. Okay, this was 2011, dude. This is not the fucking Dark Ages. It was terrible, and it was. That's just part of it. I literally, I think I'll find an article and I'll send it to you. It's a page that documents all the issues that the PC port of Dark Souls 1 had. It was considered you had to mod it to make it playable. Uh, it didn't even properly support the aspect ratio of PC. It was a fucking terrible port. Actually, hold on. Since we're here, let me quickly. And they never fixed it. They never fixed it, ever. It only became fixed when they did Dark Souls Remastered. They made a new PC port. And that was another company. That wasn't FromSoft. Who was that? Who was that? Fuck. Oh my god, I can't remember. They were a company that's known for doing ports, and they did the remastered port. And they fixed it. So FromSoft doesn't even get points for, well, they eventually fixed it. They didn't. Another company had to come in and unfuck the situation. So no, they don't even get credit for that. Goddamn it, give me dude, hey, do assist fucking assist. Here's my sorry. Let me do my OCD thing real quick. Everything I'm about to say during the stream and everything I've already said to the stream during this stream is directed to the spread of prayer. If I don't look at the camera, it's not like a faith in you. Okay, God Nevin, by what you mean, God Nevin, and only God Nevin, not go to sing for anyone else. Just God Nevin, Jesus, please, that's my word, and it is not my thoughts to do before hers right now, please. One, please, give me deals or train, please, and do and deals. He saved drink, any of those together, dead man, 2, please, and it's right now, 3, please, everything okay, 4, please, okay. Yeah, see? Article, Prepare to Die edition, worst PC port of last generation. It was locked at 720p. You could not make the resolution any higher, which was actually very low on PC for 2011. Oh, I'm sorry, 2012. And if you raise the resolution, it stretch the image. It had a hard cap of 30 frames per second. It lacked raw mouse input support using a basic emulator that translated mouse movement into joystick signals. And then you couldn't turn off the mouse. You had to use Games for Windows to run it, which everybody has told me Games for Windows was fucking awful. And it had bugs that weren't on the original game, that weren't in the original version. And they never fixed it. And then when they got another company to come in and make a good version, you had to pay an upgrade fee. Right? Somehow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Saber. It was remade by Saber. It was remastered by Saber Interactive, and they had to completely recode the game to work. And then, oh yeah, remember, Dark Souls 1 on PS3 and 360 had some of the worst frame rates ever, literally down to 10 frames a second in Blighttown. What the fuck? And Dark Souls didn't even look that good. So, like, but everyone, like I said, I love FromSoft, but you can't just glaze them and ignore the fact that they optimize for shit and they make terrible PC ports. Still, they have not stopped. I heard Elden Ring Night Rain. I don't even care about that game, but I heard that had PC issues. Like, okay, once or twice, you made a mistake, dude, but like every fucking game you make for PC has issues. That's a pattern, bro. They shouldn't get a pass for that. I mean, literally, do you remember when Cyberpunk got ripped a new asshole because it had frame rate issues and then everybody sucked fucking FromSoft's dick?
Find Federico and his Carusi and be quick.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, certain companies, people will decide, I like this company, so they'll just and ignore any flaws that the game has. And then other companies, they'll decide that these companies are bad, so anything they do, automatically bad. It's so fucking exhausting, man. There's no room for fucking nuance or discussion.
There's gas.
It's like discussing something with a kid.
You find one, take it with you. He knows what to do.
I'll go first.
This game is Unreal 5. This game looks good. This game's open world. This game runs amazingly well. PC and console. This game runs great. Nobody said that. They even said the game was good. They never mentioned it was Unreal 5. So when a game came out that's open world that runs good, conveniently, nobody's there. Stalker 2. The PS5 version of Stalker 2 runs really well. Like we were just discussing that. Nobody mentioned the fact that it's Unreal 5. I mean, we know that it's Unreal 5, but they're like, wow, you should play it on PS5. It runs really good on PS5. They don't mention the engine, so they only cherry-pick the examples to make the engine look bad. And then you get a game that looks really good and runs well, and then all of a sudden, people forget that it's Unreal 5. Is what I'm saying. They cherry-pick all the worst things to fit their narrative. And that's not reporting, that's a fucking hit piece. That's almost like, that's like the video game journalist equivalent of a trash rag.
Come back until you found them.
We find them, we get out. Let's go. Grab a lantern. If it flares, there's griso, gas. Understand? What do we do then? What do you think? We get the fuck out of here. They never sent you testing for gas before.
I mean, Stalker 2, like I said, I played a bunch on PS5. That's the system I own it on. And it runs great. I didn't have any frame rate drops. Obviously, there's still some jank, but that was, let's be honest, the jank in that game is the Stalker jank. It's not nothing to do with the engine. It's just that good old Euro jank. But it ran great. And it's getting an engine upgrade. It's going to run even better.
I don't know it like the others. We need to stay close. Minchia. Closed off. Need to look for a connecting tunnel. Federico! Opens up over here. I'm right behind you. Be careful, alright?
And this is actually a sulfur mine, too.
This way is caved in.
These sulfur mines are incredibly dangerous.
Under here.
Because one, a sulfur will poison you. So if you're not aware of a leak, you can quickly suffocate to death before you realize what's wrong. Sulfur intoxication. And two, they use gas. Lit. Burners. This is early. They didn't have fucking flashlights. So you could blow yourself up if you weren't careful. So imagine, not only are you dealing with being, yeah, exactly.
Tools. If they're not working, where are they? It's so quiet. You think something happened to them?
This is the deepest mine here. Biggest too. If they're lost somewhere, we might never hit them.
Water's gone. Either they drank it all, or it dried up.
Working down here without water. Bella madre.
Hey, over...
Only way forward is down there. Let's go. Oh, Federico. Shit. Where are they?
I mean, that's just how it works back then. Like I said, these mines were terrible. See, sold to a Sicilian sulfur mine at the age of 5. Enzo Vivera has spent his young life as a Caruso, laboring underground in danger and darkness. After 12 long years, he's almost saved enough money to pay off his father's debts and leave as a free man. So he's 17 here. This also makes him the youngest Mafia protagonist to start with. Although this takes place over several years.
Cristo.
But I'm saying, imagine being sold to work in this mine at 5. No shoes, 12-hour days, hardly any pay, mandatory double shifts, tunnel collapses, sulfur poisonings, explosions. This is a terrible fucking way to live, man. Imagine being down here at 5.
Gas. Maybe it's clear for now. We need to get out of here. We tell the men to come pick them up when it's safe, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Get down! Run! Go! Now! There's gas! Come on! Want the others? We win! And we're out!
Yeah. Like, this is my fucking worst nightmare, man. I can't think of worse fate than being trapped in a dark cave, dude.
Over here! Hurry! This way. Come on.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think Italy was formed as a government in, like, you said 30 years, so that would have been like 1870? Fuck me. It's actually, they're a pretty recent country then.
Go! Keep running! I see the way out! Harry! Minchia! The money! Forget it! We need to go! Gaetano, I see it! Let's go! Hey! I have it!
Shit. God, man, that's so heartbreaking to see his friend die. And this is kind of what gets him out of the mine. He just fucking snaps.
If you can walk, you can carry. Get already shifted. This just need to be opened.
Hey! You did this. You sent us down there.
Won't tell us that she will, boy. Just get them back to work, huh?
Figli puttana.
Hold your tongue, Caruso, if you want to keep it. If that's what you want.
Gaetano's dead because of you.
Accidents happen. Don't do something you'll regret, Caruso. Come on, then. Finish what you start. Or are you scared?
Bastardo.
Make a move. Or are you scared?
You little fucking rat. You won't touch me.
You see, boy? This is a grown man's business.
So come in, Kia. You'll pay for what you did.
You fucked up now, boy. Enough games! You wanted to fight, so fight like a man! What a fight in you, pile of bones, huh? Figli puttana!
Also, I love the idea of a Mafia game where you can ride a horse. Ricardo Frascati. What, you mean they did a game? They did a game? Set in Italy with Italian actors? What? You mean that's possible? After watching it, honestly, I just thought like you... Man, it's all these Italian people in a game about Italy. It's fucking crazy. We're gonna have Sicilians in a game about Sicily? What kind of shit is this? And then give me Legos, you know, Legos, and doing sense, can't be done stuff like a last name, send him, and it was do sit, and it was do sit dudum, and it was give do sit dudum, and then was give dudum, and then was give do Legos, my shit's gonna be doing sit fucking say do send you Legos, I should fucking say do sit dudum Legos coming from, which is look at my say do send dudum Legos. And there's, you know, there's quite a bit of overlap between Greek and Sicilian. So this game has more fucking representation for Greek people than the Odyssey does. How the fuck did that happen? Chapter 1. Famiglia. Bagels. Can I give you bagels? Can I give you Hell, Assassin's Creed Odyssey may not have been about the Odyssey, but it had Odyssey in the title. They had Greek actors. So crazy!
You go around. Make sure he doesn't slip out the back. Where is the little rat? We've got you now, mine rat. I know you're in there, boy. Come on!
Also, that knife fight seemed kind of simple, but they get a lot more complicated as you progress the game. Just a prologue. There's actually all kinds of different knives, too. And you can customize your knives. There's different knives that do different types of things. And then use charms that give you gameplay benefits.
Will be waiting for us to clean up that fucking nest back there.
Shouldn't take long to find the boy. Only so many places a little bastard could be.
Find this petrol di merda! Keep looking!
Wasting our time.
Actually, yeah, I should have all my charms still. I'm playing on my save from 100% complete. So when I get to the point where I can actually access my charms, I'll be able to access my knives and shit. There's actually a lot of charms that actually change how you play the game.
Could have left the horse and kept running.
With you? No, he's here somewhere. He's thirsty, hungry. Sooner or later, he'll have to come out.
If he gets away, it's on you, Hatsune.
He's not back there.
Kyoni, the boys outsmarted you. Search again.
And this is where Enzo gets super lucky. The whole mine is owned by Don Spadaro, and Don Teresi is the rival Don. So even though like they want him to hand him over, Don Teresi decides not to because they're on his land searching it. They have a peace treaty. So if he lets them come on his land unprovoked and take shit from him, he'll never let that down. So he protects Enzo and his best interests. So Enzo actually got really lucky staying on this farm.
No more running. I'm gonna make you wish you died in that rubble.
And the Don Teresi's a fucking Mac.
What are you doing here, Damiano? Answer me.
Don Torisi, this is Caruso.
I ask you a question.
The boy owes a debt. We tracked him. In the dark, he must have crossed over. We mean no disrespect. We'll take him. Be on our way.
The boy goes nowhere with you.
Until the debt is paid, he belongs to us.
On my land? You want nothing.
And like the Don does a really good job of not really ever having to raise his voice.
You tell your boss.
My dad would always tell me that people who would people who would struggle to hear a shout would strain to hear a whisper. That you don't need to be loud to be commanding of the situation. And that people who get loud and get crazy often aren't in control.
The boy is under my protection. And if our truce is dishonored again, I will repay that offense. Tenfold. Now leave.
You see, even the little shit that he is, he doesn't dare fucking speak up to the Don. Like, you can tell he was fucking choking on his words when he saw him. He was like, oh man, we went on the wrong fucking farm.
We'd risk all with the Spadaros on the kid.
The great risk would be allowing our enemies to overstep without consequence. Can you work?
Yes.
Then you bring him back, Luca.
And Luca, God, he is such a cool character. Not only is he a fucking G himself, but he's actually the father of a big character in later Mafia games. And some of the best moments in this game come from Luca.
Did you do that? To his face? Don Torrisi doesn't take kindly to trespassers. Lucky for you, he takes even less kindly to the Spadaro clan. You have a name.
Enzo.
All right, Enzo. Let's go. Is that your horse or theirs?
I stole it.
Ah, a thief and a trespasser. Poor thing's not in good shape. Almost as bad as you. You rode all the way from Colezzolfo.
Yes.
Quite the journey with armed men at your back. What happened at the mine?
It was a collapse. People... died. Not sure how many.
Where were you headed?
Anywhere.
No family?
No.
We can find you somewhere to stay, Enzo. But you will be expected to work. A place to rest your head doesn't come for free.
Whatever it is, I can do it.
I think this open world is beautiful.
Is that where we're going?
A little different to Colezzolfo, no? Don Torrisi looks after all of this land. Takes good care of it. You see those vines in the fields? Eventually, the grapes will become Torrisi wine. That's their family business. More or less.
And there's San Celeste. And that's how that one of the ways they tie into the other games. Mafia 2 starts in World War II and has you doing a military raid on this town, San Celeste. And it's a linear mission. So they had previously shown this town, but you only got to see it in a linear segment. In Old Country, you actually get to fully explore this town, and that's what I'm saying, where this ties into the other games, but not in a way where you have to play it. If you play this game, you're like, oh, this is a really cool town. But if you play Mafia 2, you're like, oh shit, this is the town from the opening of Mafia 2. Except I can actually fully explore the fucking thing.
Don Torrisi lives there?
Along with his family. He started with nothing, just like you and me. He's worked for everything he has.
It's beautiful.
I suppose it is. It was nothing. Just a surprise visit. Damiano Bastoni.
Hello. What was he thinking?
Oh, he wasn't. The Don straightened him out.
Who's your friend?
Enzo. New pair of hands. Stables are this way. Gaspare will look after your horse while you're here. Ciao, Gaspare.
You left early. Be in a rush. Something happened out there?
Everything's fine. Just a few unexpected visitors. Now, you need to get some rest. I'll show you where you can stay.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. Workers drift through. Some stay for a season. We let them bank up in the old casena. I'll leave you there alone. But don't go poking around or you'll find yourself in trouble.
Luca is a genuinely kind man.
Room's just in here.
And, like, this is what you call a shit shack. But for Enzo, who spent most of his life in a fucking mine, this is like the 5-star inn. What
Doesn't
up,
get used
man?
much. There's a bed, somewhere to put your things.
This is good.
Wood might be a stretch, but it's yours for now. You get some rest. I'll be back later to talk about work.
I mean, they're showing him kindness, giving him a place to stay, an opportunity to work, and like we saw you traveled all this way across miles. We're not gonna say, fuck you. Like, this is the most kindness he's ever been shown in his whole life.
Suzuki! That's how you mind boys say hello. Who are you? Someone who belongs here. Not here. Out there. You though, you look right at home in the big pen. I'm Cesare. My uncle runs this place. Where's Luca? Busy. He told me you wanted to make yourself useful. Don't worry about that. They smell you before they see you. But change out of those legs, will you? I'll wait outside. This timing.
Who are you waiting for, my uncle needs some stray from Empanado. Bruce? What do we need with the mine? I'll bet you 50 lire he won't last a week. A week? That's generous.
It'll take more than some new clothes to make you fit in here. This way, Caruso. We've got a delivery to load. My uncle's hosting a big meal later tonight. Do the work, maybe you'll get to eat. Understood. Wine is stored down here. And don't even think about helping yourself. I know a thief when I smell one. See those crates on the table? Load them into the cart outside.
These ones?
Do you see any others? Be careful, huh? One broken bottle, and Luca will have your balls. This way.
You're not taking any?
What I'm doing is none of your concern.
Well, that guy seems like a huge dick, but he actually turns out to be a nice guy.
Found a use for him. Maybe he's not so bad after all.
You want to be friends with the Colosol for rounds now?
Have you moved those crates yet?
Valerio, I'm just doing it now.
Looks a lot like you're sitting on your ass. Who's that?
The Caruso.
Keep him out of my workshop.
You got it? That's my uncle's finest.
This is nothing. You should try carrying a basket of sulfur on your back.
I'll take your word for it.
There's another one of those layabouts from town. Where is he going with all that wine?
What do you think of me? This is the farmhand your husband found hiding in the cattle sheds.
Well, he at least appears to be working. Come over when you are done. I need some air.
We're nearly done here. I need to get on the road if we want to be back in time.
This should be the last of it. All done.
See? He didn't drop a thing. You owe me 50 lire. Is my package from the Don in there?
Minchia. It's inside. I'll get it. And make yourself useful while I'm gone. We'll see what Valentina
God.
wants. Signora, do you need help?
Has Cesare abandoned you already?
Something came up.
It's Enzo, isn't it? Luca told me all about you.
Thank you.
How you fled the mine. Things are different here. We treat each other with respect. Except Cesare, but that boy is a law unto himself.
You understand.
Don Teresi is a fair man. But he likes things done a certain way. And you do not want to find yourself on the end of his tail.
Thanks for the warning.
If you're ready to help, I need you to carry something to the kitchen for me. A pig, freshly butchered for dinner.
Pig? Certo.
I'll show you where it is. This way. We don't have meals like this very often.
And this is the mom. Luca and this chick are the mom and dad of a famous Mafia character.
It's just there on the table. The kitchen's this way. While you are staying here, there are some rules you should follow. You can come into the house only when you are invited. Don't step a foot inside our house. You'll eat with the other workers at the end of the day, and you are expected to be clean and presentable. And keep to yourself. Don Teresi is a very private man, and he won't appreciate you sticking your nose into his affairs.
I will.
Good. Follow these rules and stay out of trouble. You do just fine.
Never had anything like this for my name.
Cosa inutili. Thought I'd find you here.
What? I'm just checking up on the food for later. This needs a little more salt, I think.
Dio mio. Put it on the side over there.
If you need anything else...
That's all for me. Be nice, Cesare. He's had a hard time.
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm always nice. In fact, I'm so nice, I'm going to give you the full tour. Next stop, the stables. You good with horses? I can ride. That's not going to help you much there. Luca said you led Damiano Bastoni right onto our land. I was running. I didn't know about this place. It's a long time since we heard from that dirty bastard. Maybe you're working for him. I would die before helping that Suka minchia. Trust me on that. Well, heard you roughed him up. So maybe you're alright. Now, I have a very special job for you, Caruso. Hey, Gaspare. Enzo's come to help clean out the stables.
You just made my day. There's a shovel inside.
What will you do? I'll be outside, enjoying the fresh air. Find me when you're done.
Like, you son of a bitch. So much shit.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here. For now.
You have not always been a stable hand.
Yeah, you can tell he's really scarred up.
No.
Well, We do not always get to choose what we do.
Suppose not. We can choose who we are.
We can.
She fits like the stereotypical like Sicilian beauty.
No, grazie.
See you around, Enzo.
I keep reading you went to Rome.
All finished?
There was a girl here. Did you see where she went?
Girl, plenty of them working here. I didn't notice anyone.
Never mind.
Thanks for helping in there, Enzo.
Luca, you went to the whorehouse instead of Ikeda's place last week.
Tell him what you like. The Don already paid.
Don't you have a work to do?
I finished at the stables.
This the Caruso?
Can't you tell by the hair?
Cesare, get off your backside and get yourself ready for dinner.
We just finished walking.
I don't care if you just finished pleasuring the blessed Madonna. Your uncle wants this thing started in an hour.
You heard him, Caruso. Go back to your room and get cleaned up, or you'll put everyone off their food.
Tino's in his usual sunny mood.
This thing with the Spadaros must have really pissed him off.
Ah, he's always like this. Old bastard needs to drink more. Maybe he'll finally relax.
Tino never...
Scusa. Who was that man?
None of your business, Caruso.
Kid's working here. Chester has been showing him around. That was Tino. You keep out of his way, all right?
Just do what Cesare tells you and stop wandering.
I will. Grazie.
And kid, stop asking stupid questions around here, huh?
I'm always happy to
Ciao. You're new to this place, aren't you, child? From the mine, I hear.
Yes.
Fuck this guy. Oh my god, this priest is one of the biggest piece of shits in this game. For a reason I'll make very clear later.
Signore Torrisi is a generous man. I'm glad it...
But basically, that cocksucker can't keep his fucking mouth shut when he should.
Open his arms to you.
Thank you, Father.
Much of the stuff that happens in this game, where things go very poorly for everyone involved, is from that cocksucker right there not being able to keep his lips sealed. He breaks the sacred confidence of the priest and tells other people what was told to him, and it gets a lot of people fucking killed. And you know, unless you tell a priest about like a murder or something you committed, they're supposed to keep their fucking mouth shut. So, fuck that priest.
Bernardo, sit. Calm. Stay away.
Grazie.
Larissa, do you mind? Enzo. I've seen dogs with more restraint. The Don butchers all the meat himself. I'll let him know you appreciate his work.
I want to thank you. About before. About the job.
It's that man you should thank. If you want to show him some gratitude, work hard, keep out of trouble. Come on, it's a celebration. Drink.
This is the first time Enzo's ever felt like he's had a family, like he's been part of anything. First time he tasted wine.
Buono, eh?
Che buono.
Ah, Tino. The heart and soul of every occasion. He's the Don's old friend and a kind of...
You
get to know these people.
God is giving me the new.
You should keep an eye out for.
God is giving me the new. Sorry, give me a second. God please give me for doing my sins that doesn't making sure no flies on my drink. God please give me for doing my fucking essence. God please give me for doing fucking essence. God please give me for doing the new.
I'll teach you all you need to know. Ah, finally! The guest of honor.
Who is she?
Oh no, the chick that he's talking to is Don's daughter. The plot thickens.
Please, my friends, my family, be upstanding in the celebration of my beautiful daughter, Isabella. On her
Isabella Torrisi!
Salute.
Salute.
Surely this relationship is going to go well, and everybody involved is going to get a happy ending. To Palio. Now, skip forward a few months, and Enzo's looking a little bit more like himself.
Hey. Still have work to do.
Where are they going?
There's a festa in San Celeste. Happens every year. The main event's a cavalcata, big horse race. Each town sends riders. It can get pretty heated. Have you ever been to anything like that?
Never been to San Celeste. I know about the race, though. I heard that Zolfo riders always win.
The Spadaro team? Phew. Fitusi. If we make all our deliveries, you will see how much bullshit that is. All right, we're all set. You ready to learn a little about the business? Give me a moment and we'll get on the road. Hey, some of Don Galante's associates will be by later with the delivery. Don't fall asleep in the sun, eh?
As if I would.
Andiamo, let's get going. What? I said, let's get going. Old man on the cart's got a head like a sponge these days. He doesn't hear so well anymore. Loyal, though. Was here long before me. 80 years old and still delivering Torrisi wine across the valley.
The Don looks after him, then?
Don Torrisi takes care of everyone around here, Enzo. You watch and learn today.
How long have you worked for Don Torrisi?
20 years, or thereabouts. I lose track.
What brought you here?
Well, my father found Kata up in the hills. Bandits. They came one night. Shot him dead. The Don, he helped me after that.
I'm sorry.
You decided to stick around. I wasn't sure you'd last.
What do you mean?
I figured you were heading to America. To make your fortune, like so many others.
Everything I want is here.
Oh. And what is it you want?
To live how I choose.
You're a hard worker. A dependable pair of hands. That'll see you go far.
They really talk a lot about this game, about what freedom means.
I used to see them train. Always wondered why. They'll be harder to beat.
Yeah, we've got Arnaldo. He's won before, and he can win again.
He's that good?
The boy has God-given talent. It would take the devil's work to stop him from winning. First time in San Celeste, then.
On Sundays, they take us boys by car. To mass in Colle Zolfo.
I said I really like the setting.
Well, you'll get to see the town today. Don Torrisi has dealings with many of the people there.
Like delivering wine?
Sure. Wine, amongst other things.
Such as?
Be careful with these questions. The Don is in the business of favors. He helps those who have nobody to turn to, who have something worth protecting. These people that respond with their gratitude and respect. His name carries weight around here.
Seems like everyone is going to watch the race.
It's a big deal for people of the valley. The Palio is a day of rest, of celebration.
Not for us.
For us, business comes first. Always.
I didn't mean to...
Relax. I know. I'm just telling you that this is what separates us from the workers in the fields. Before we get into town, we have a delivery to make. The building ahead. Pull up! Over there! Stop here!
Yes, I'm not dead.
Maledetto.
What's the delivery for?
Pasquale, friend of the family. Helps fix up machines, engines, whatever we send his way. And, well, he can get his hands on things you can't find elsewhere. Enzo, grab that crate on top, would you?
I'm really excited for the DLC for this. Takes place in the winter, which is a contrast to the rest of the game. And on top of that, it actually sets up the main bad guy from Mafia 1, Salieri.
You head on to San Celeste. Let's pray to God he makes it there in one piece. Enzo, follow me.
Well, they deliberately chose to contrast to the most of this game. Most of this game takes place in summer. So, like, oh, the DLC will do winter. And like I said, the guy in the DLC is called Man of Honor, and it's literally kind of setting up the main bad guy of Mafia 1. And so he's a fan favorite character. So that's once again, like I said, tying into the later games. He's an older man in like his 50s in the first game, so he's like 20 here. And he's a fan favorite character, and he dies in Mafia 1. So it's a cool way to bring back a fan favorite character without retconning his death and show a different side of him before he came here. And even in Mafia 1, there's a mission where he talks about how he used to fix bets and race horses in the old country. So, like, it actually makes sense for him to be here. They're not just throwing him in for fan service. Like, oh shit, they're showing the bad guy from Mafia 1! You have Enzo working side by side with fucking Salieri?
Here's our man.
And then I was surprised it's like a big ass. They're adding a bunch of stuff to the game, like new chapters, the winter setting, new weapons, new cars, new side quests. And then I saw all that, and it's like $10. I'm like, wow, that's great.
Hey,
because they don't typically do DLC for Mafia games. Mafia 1 remake didn't get any. So they did not plan on this having a DLC. They didn't even talk about a season pass. There was no mention that there was ever going to be a DLC for this game, but I guess this game did really well, better than they were thinking. And so out of the blue, after like a year since the first game came out, they're like, oh yeah, we're doing a DLC. Favorite character and the main villain of Mafia 1. We're adding all these new side quests to the world, new guns, new cars. And it's only $10. I'm like, wow. So, but by that point, I hadn't played this since it launched. I got this shortly after launch. So I'm like, well, the DLC is going to expect you to like be familiar with the game. So I'm like, I should replay this and do another run through.
Busy as always, I see. Enzo, over on the table. How's your mother?
Same as ever. She never gives me a minute. But
it's like I said, if they showed some huge fucking shootouts in the DLC. So, kind of like they expect you to be fully acquainted with the base game. Like, well, I'm, hopping in. It's like jumping in. It's like not playing Elden Ring for a year and then doing Shadow of the Erdtree.
Enzo here can take enough to buy a decent blade.
I can do that. Is he the kid who marked Bastone's face?
That's him.
Does he know his fact?
He knows Il Merlo better than most, I think. Enzo, take a look inside the crate. Go ahead, Enzo.
Head downstairs. My mama will fix you up. Just watch what you say around her.
So, I take it you won't be joining us at the Palio?
Apologies to the dog. Jesse and the boy, they came round last night with a bottle of American tea.
Like I said, as somebody that fucking loves Mafia and loves the timeline, seeing characters like that coming back, but younger, it's awesome to me. And like I said, this is like the perfect standalone game.
I'll make your excuses.
God only knows where he ended up. He left me at midnight to find some food.
Like I said, this is like the perfect prequel where if you don't play any other Mafia games, you can still jump into this and fully understand what's going on. But if you've played the other games, you'll be like, oh man, I know that character. Like there's a time when you see a character from Mafia 1 in this game, but he's a little kid. And if, because Mafia 1 starts in 1930 and then goes to 1938. It covers pretty much all the 30s. So if you played, if you just playing this game, you're like, oh, it's a little kid. And then if you're playing, you play Mafia 1 and you're playing this, and you hear them mention the kid's name, you're like, is that who I fucking think it is? At 8 years old, you're like, yeah, it's him. You're like, oh, shit. And the game is filled with, like, references like that, where you have, like, nods and shit where they set up the other games. And I as somebody who loves the timeline of this series, I digged all the references and got them. And I'm like, oh, my God. So Metal Gear Solid 3 is another great example. You don't have to play any of the other Metal Gear games to play 3. 3 was literally meant to be a fresh start for the series, but there's so many fucking references and shit that they set up in 3. If you played the other games, you're like, oh my God! And you really appreciate it more if you play the other games in the series.
I'm looking for a knife.
Table, over there.
There we go. Yeah, they've added some new stuff to the game. I had everything, but then they added a free update. They added quite a bit of new shit. And that's before the DLC, which I appreciate them adding new content and free update.
Do they look like knives to you?
Like, see, these knives can do a knife throw takedown, quiet takedown, which is as close you're going to get to a silencer in 1904. These let you do takedowns during combat. And the stiletto knives have high durability. And the ones I have already bought or haven't bought yet are ones they added.
I'll take this one. Grazie, signora.
Don't cut yourself. Unsure.
And here's where they start showing you the actual knife fight like stuff, where it's a lot more complicated.
Get used to it. Knowing that blade could save your life.
I've won a knife fight before.
You survived the knife fight. You want to get through another? You do well to learn the old ways.
But you told me to keep out of trouble.
You don't look for it. But, trouble has a way of finding people like us. When that happens, you stand your ground. Never shrink back. Whatever they start, you finish. They come for you, for the people you care about. You put them down. Capisti? Now.
There's
let me
actually
show you a thing or two.
Like I said, it seems simple, but there's actually a lot of depth to the knife fights.
With that?
Come on. First, let me see your swing. Try to land a hit on me. You need to strike faster. Good. Again. Too slow. So you can handle the basics. Now you need to learn when to back off, when to let your attacker slip up. I'm going to attack. You need to wait for the right moment, then parry. Then you press your advantage. Got it?
I'm ready.
Don't go easy on him,
Come on. Sometimes your opponent's swing will be too strong to parry. If they commit like this, throw them off balance. Wait for the right moment and dodge out of the way. Yes, like that. Let's switch it up. I'm going to guard. Come at me with everything you've got. Try to break it.
See, so you've got dodges, slashes, thrusts, parries, guard breaks. So there's actually a lot more going on in the knife fights mechanically than you might think. And far from just like a QTE event like people thought it might be.
You asked for it.
You call that a slash? You'll hurt no one like that. Try again, with more power.
Minchia.
Again, do it again. That's it. Good. Try again. Stronger. Dai, come at me. Show me what you do. Or you'll tire yourself out like this. Hey, you're getting better. How's the blade feel?
No, wait. It feels good.
Looks like he could teach you a thing or two, Luca.
Focus. You think anybody will take it easy on you out there, huh? Don't take it too hard. I've had a lot of practice. Oh. You have some fighting, Enzo, eh? Use your brain alongside it, and you'll go further than most. Minchia. We're late, come on. Amoni, the race is starting soon. We better go. Pasquale, Enzo is with us now. Help him out if he comes around.
My door is always open.
Pasquale will trade you for anything. Just watch out for his bullshit. We'll have to be quick if we want to watch the race. Andiamo! Amoni! Andiamo!
Watch out, eh?
Once a year!
Più veloce! Vai! Amoni!
I thought I was fast, but you can really handle a horse.
Oh, you know what they say. Riding is a young man's game.
Older men are too busy for games. Looks like we made it in time. Hey, remember, Spadaro and his men will be around. Watch your mouth.
I let my cat in. Gotta keep the pussy happy. I'll ride you in the Derby, Echo. Turn you into a giant cat like fucking He-Man. Have you actually watched He-Man? He literally has a regular sized cat that turns into like a giant panther and rides it around. His cat transforms with him. By the power of Greystone! Wow!
Don't draw attention to yourself. We can leave our horses here. Bene.
You never seen He-Man? Or are you talking about the cat?
Word of warning, though. It sounds like he's in a foul mood.
Enzo, let's go. We should make ourselves known to the Don. Feel free to take a look around. I'll meet you at Don Torrisi's tent. At the end, up there.
That's crazy that you never heard of He-Man, dude. It's a classic 80s television show.
I wanted to thank you, Don Galante, for the American whiskey. My cousin, he sold all 12 bottles already.
Ah, really? I told him it's the best, didn't I? We have another shipment on the way, but it's 10 crates of minimum this time.
10 crates? Respectfully, that's a lot of money.
Then perhaps we can bring it along. Tell your cousin to come by the bar.
I will. Thank you again, Don Galante.
All right. I'm giving odds on all outcomes.
And this is a famous Mafia character. He's in Mafia too. Luca Galante. But in Mafia 2, he's a fan favorite character. Mafia 2, he's 60s. He's in the 1950s. So you're seeing him in a much, much different way in this game. And you actually learn about his backstory, stuff they never told you in the original games. Which, once again, you know enough about him in this game to appreciate the story that they tell you. But if you knew him from Mafia 2, you're really going to appreciate learning about his backstory a lot more.
Followed by Gianni Bonfante, the new Collezzolfo rider.
I'll take 10 lire on an arc.
10 lire. Place your bet with my associate. 40 on Bonfante. Uncle, you know what to do? Who's next?
I'll take 30 with Don Torrisi's man.
Ah, wise choice. Any more takers?
Benvenuti, signore e signori, grandi e piccini. Join me one and all. With my heart and my voice, I shall tell you the tale of a Spanish prince.
I will judge you all. You all fucking suck. That is all.
Nothing gets shared.
Crushed under the weight of greed.
And watch yourself in the
Get out. You're a disgrace.
More taxes.
Oddio, non di nuovo. Oh.
Where have you been?
On deliveries. What's the problem?
It's Arnaldo. He's in no state of ride. He's in no state to stand up. Cesare D'Imbecile took our rider as his new drinking partner. I found him still in your house an hour ago.
What can we do? I will not forfeit this race.
I can ride on Torrisi.
God never give me juice and demon bagels. God never give me juice and demon.
Why is this?
God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon.
Can you ride?
God never give me
L'altra
juice
di
and demon.
Spadaros, denti.
God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon bagels. My fucking ass is covered. God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon. God never give me juice and demon.
There'll be a lot of people
Never
watching.
give me juice and demon.
You ride for San
God never
Celeste,
give me
you
juice
represent our
and never
business
give me juice and demon.
and my reputation. Can you do that? See. We have a rider. Get him ready.
You want to twist the knife on the Spadaros?
Right? He's looking at a chance to get back. Imagine the guy that they tried to imprison, the guy they tried to kick his ass and take him back, him being the one to beat them at the training they're known for winning. Like, that is, like, you can pray for a better chance at really fucking sticking it to him.
your positions. 2 laps around San Celeste. Ai posti. Pronti. Via!
Let's go, San Celeste! Hey! I'm all colorful!
Push harder!
He's hopeless! Cruiser will be on this! You're not out of this yet!
Just 1 lap to go. We've got this. We can do this harder. Andiamo!
Come on, you fucker.
Just watch!
Fuck you, you rat bastard! No!
He's got this! Just watch!
Yes. There you go. It's a me, Enzo.
The
Fuck
dog
are
asking
you?
me right. Eh? Should see the smile on his face now. Bravo, right.
Out of the way!
Better luck next year, boys.
Forza San Celeste!
For 50 years, I've attended this race. First as a boy, then as a rider, and now as a proud patron. And as you all know, nothing makes me happier than a victory for my hometown.
Hey!
Traditions like ours are what keeps San Celeste strong. Now, let's all celebrate together. And please, for a winning ride. Forza! San Celeste! Enjoy.
Quite a race. With all the excitement, I almost forgot why you were here. Deliver this. Don's compliments.
Piazza Garibaldi 44. Should be around somewhere. What are you doing down here?
I needed a walk. It's already getting out of hand back there.
Va bene. Andiamo.
So, where is our first stop?
It's number 8, signorina. Just up ahead.
You can call me Isabella, Enzo.
Sì, signorina. I mean, Isabella.
You've caused quite a stir. A runaway to a champion ride, just like that.
Your father showed me a kindness. I help where I can.
Well, you certainly showed that today. My father can't stand to lose face. I just hope he appreciates what you did for him.
Someone's having a party. Why not?
Here we are, number 8.
Like today.
Could you...
What would you do without me?
You don't need to stay, you know? This kind of work, it's beneath you.
Oh, it is. I'll decide how I spend my time. Besides, you might not be such bad company.
Yes, can I help you?
Signorina Torisi, what a pleasant surprise. Is your father here?
Unfortunately, it's just me. He's celebrating his win at the Palio.
I see. Well, please, pass on my apologies for missing our appointment last week. I meant no disrespect. I was called away on urgent business.
I'm sure my father understands.
Please, take a bottle.
Andiamo, si chiude, se Dio. Andiamo, si chiude, se Dio.
I thank you both. And the Don, of course.
Done. Bene. On to the next one.
Who was he?
I have no idea.
He seemed to know you.
They know me because they want to know my father. Everybody in San Celeste wants to be Don Torisi's friend. I have 1,000 uncles.
That must be strange. To be part of something like that. I've never had a family.
Nor have I. Not for a long time, anyway. Where is your next stop?
It says, Via Nino Agave.
But that's on the other side of town. Tino really has it in for you.
I get the feeling he can't wait for me to leave.
That's just Tino. Don't take it personally. But are you going to leave, I mean?
I don't plan to. Not while there's a battle for me. Work to do.
Then I pray Luca keeps you busy.
I hope so. I can be happy here, I think.
I think you could be right. It's just down here. One moment. I need to do something quickly.
What's that?
I used to come here with my mother.
She's not around anymore.
No, she isn't.
I'm sorry.
This fountain, said to be blessed. You pray, and life will bring you fortune. So, did you want to say a prayer?
You should say one for me.
Why, of course. Ave Maria. Look down upon us today with the warmth of your heart, as you have cared for Mama up above. Show us too below the kindness of your spirit and guide us toward happiness. Amen.
Do you ever get what you ask for?
Every now and again. Right, let's go. It's a long way to Nino Algavi.
Lead the way.
The square up ahead is my favorite place in San Celeste. It has beautiful views of the mountain and the valley. It's quiet too. You can be alone here, even though you're surrounded by houses and people.
Minchia. Spadaros.
Hey, Caruso. What is the delivery boy now, huh? You're really coming up in the world. Even got yourself a little putana.
Testa di minchia!
Il Merlo misses you. I think I'll give him a little...
Which, honestly, this guy is so fucking stupid. He knows that that's the Don's daughter, and he insulted her and called her a whore. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be to call a reputable Don's daughter a whore, dude? Like, you might as well just sign your fucking death warrant right then and there, dude. Like, not only is he a Don, somebody you not want to fuck with, but their family and their daughter, and questioning their daughter's virtue, especially back in this time, when, like, a woman's virtue is all she had. That's like, he said the worst possible fucking thing that he could have said in this situation.
Peace.
Get back! You threaten women now?
Just say hello, Caruso.
Spadaros. All the same.
Fuck her. I'm in for you. You wish... Hey, Caruso! Minchia!
You shouldn't have come here. You'll regret coming after me.
Slow! Should have never crossed me or my brother.
You and your brother are nothing.
Go on then. Do it.
Shit. Leave!
This isn't over, Caruso.
Figli puttana, get the fuck out of here!
Enzo was standing up for me.
Yes? Good. Things can get out of hand on race day. Get back. Isabella. Not a word of this to your father. They touch her.
Of course not.
You're brave, Enzo. What you did was right. But being seen alone with Isabella is stupid. Anyone else other than me comes around that corner, the Spadaros wouldn't be your only problem.
Look,
You listen to me. Carefully. The Don is very protective of his daughter. People see things, normal things. They make up stories in their heads. Don't let that happen. This stays between me and you. Ho capisti?
Sì.
All right. Let's go.
Chapter 3, Piazu. Actually, come here. Come here. Oh, you're so cute. I like to eat you. Oh, why? The other time you love this nigga gonna make an ass out of me on stream. Gotta disrespect me in front of homeboys. Come on, bro. Women, right?
Thank you for protecting me in San Celeste.
I hope I didn't get you in trouble.
Hey, Caruso! Luca's looking for you up by the stables.
Tell him I'll be over soon.
Why don't you send him a little note?
You're curious, Enzo. Meet me in the garden if you want to talk again. Don't worry, I won't tell.
And I think that's also kind of shows you the difference in Enzo compared to somebody else. Where other people might want to fuck the daughter because she's the Don's daughter, or other people might want to get with her because they like what they can't have, but he genuinely cares about her and was attracted to her before he knew that she was his daughter. And I'm going to end the stream and take a break. I'll be back.